What is going on, guys, and happy Thanksgiving break. Today we're going to be talking about one thing that every team is thankful for. Before we get into this video, I'd just like to say, help me get to 1,000 subs. We're in the mid-600s right now. Let's get up and go, help me get there. You're at home, you're doing nothing, watch my videos, show your grandma. She might like my videos too. By the end of the year, let's get to 1,000 so I can give away a jersey for the holidays. Either way, let's get right into this video. So here's our chart once again. Thanks, Gabe, over there. We're going to go straight through the divisions on this to make it easier for me to keep up with. Either way, Bills, they are most thankful for a semi-decent run game. Really, since Josh Allen has taken off, they haven't had a good run game, and that has cost them in the playoffs time and time again. The addition of Latavius Murray and just their run game in general, O'Cyrus Torrence has been a huge part of that. It's just gotten a lot better, made their team more successful, and I still think they're up for a contention in the AFC. The Dolphins. It's getting healthy at the right time. Jalen Ramsey's back. Devon Achane's coming back. Most of their guys are good. And a lot of teams can't say that. A lot of teams are just now hitting the injury bug. So that's good for them. They're getting ready for the playoffs. The Patriots, well, they're really thankful for the last 20 years of success. That's about it. The Jets, they're thankful for voodoo witchcraft medicine that somehow makes Aaron Rodgers be capable of coming back this year. That's just crazy in itself. The Ravens, they are most thankful for bad quarterback matchups. They have played the worst quarterbacks this year, and they have such a great record, but, they haven't played anyone. They've played, I'll give them credit, they played Jared Goff and the Lions, and they beat the tar out of them. Great. But other than that, they played Gardner Minshew, Josh Dobbs in Arizona, Joe Burrow when he was severely injured on his leg. A lot of bad. Just go look through their games, and it's a lot of bad quarterback play. That has given them a lot of wins. Granted, they might have won them either way, but we don't know that. After that, Cincy is going to be very, 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 very thankful for Joe Burrow at this point. He's all they have at this point. That's a lot for them, and a lot to be happy about there. Moving on, Cleveland. They have a defense. That's something to be thankful for. That's for sure. That defense is scary. It's not just Myles Garrett. It's not just whoever else they have. Zadarius Smith. It's Denzel Ward. It's the linebackers. It's all really pretty good. Moving on, the most thankful team in the NFL today, Matt Canada, has been released from the Steelers. As a Steelers fan, I don't even know. I'm going to the Steelers game in like 3 weeks, and my brain is just, I can't even think about it right now. I'm going to be so happy that I don't have to watch Matt Canada ruin my favorite team in person. Most thankful team in the NFL this week. Houston, Bryce Young going number one. Him going number one set them up for success. CJ Stroud, they traded up for him, really. Yeah, it looks like they traded up for Will Anderson, but they said they were taking him either way. They just made sure they got CJ Stroud through whatever way they had to. Either way, moving on. Indy, that's going to be JT coming back. He's been pretty good since he got back. Maybe not all they thought he would be, but, he's the best player they have on their team. They need a lot, and, well, he's capable of carrying them a lot. So, good for them. Jacksonville's going to be Travis Etienne, because that team would not be where they are today without Travis Etienne. Trevor Lawrence has been a little bit disappointing this year, if I have to be honest. He's good, don't get me wrong, but is he as good as he should be? Probably not. And Etienne has been amazing for them up until the last about week and a half, and that's done a lot for them, gotten them very far. They're heavily, contending in the AFC at the moment. And after them, we go to the Tennessee Titans. They are most thankful for D-Hop somehow wanting to play for them, and Will Levis again as good as his first game. You're not gonna not tail off. You're not gonna keep that up. It's just not gonna happen. So, he still looks like he's capable enough to be their future. D-Hop, he played for them, and, he's been pretty good. He's helped them a lot. So, if they didn't have him, they probably wouldn't have won half the games they have won. Either way, going to the AFC West, Denver. Thankful for Russ cooking again, man. He's been good this year. Their defense was really bad to start the year. They've really picked it up in the middle of this season. That's helped a lot. Russ is cooking. After Denver, Kansas City, Mahomes. I don't need to say anything else. Vegas, Josh McDaniels is gone. They're probably the second happiest team because they look competent ever since he left. And then the Chargers, they are thankful for the fact that Brandon Staley is going to get fired this offseason, if not before that. So that should help them a lot. Maybe they can take a swing at Belichick. I don't know. I'm just speaking things out loud. I don't know. It's a thought. We'll see. Stepping into the NFC counterpart, we're going to start with the Dallas Cowboys in the NFC East, They are thankful for Dak being semi-competent, against bad teams at least. I mean, he looks really good when he plays bad teams, so, they just got to start beating good teams, and that's not going to happen, but whatever. The Giants, I think they are most thankful for Daniel Jones' injury. Gives them a good out on him, just lets him, go, and they can just go ahead and move on. He's not going to accidentally win them a couple games, because, yeah, he's good enough to do a few things well. But he's an idiot. He's a dummy. He's a bonehead. He doesn't do anything great. So get off of him and find your quarterback of the future. Philadelphia, winning games. That's all they're thankful for. They've won games, a lot of them. They may not have, should have won a lot of them, but they have won them. That's all that matters. After Philly, Washington is going to be Sam Howell because he is him, man. That guy is so good at playing quarterback. He puts that team on his back every week. I mean, if you watch my underrated players video, I probably said the same spiel about him, but he's so good. He really is. Get that man a team. He needs something around him, some competence. The O-line stinks. The defense stinks. The receivers aren't utilized correctly. He throws too much to Brian Robinson, which, I mean, great, but at the same time, what? I don't know. Sam Howell's really good. Chicago, they are thankful for Carolina being stupid enough to give them the number 1 pick so they can get out of Justin Fields. Fields stinks. He's terrible. He's awful. I don't know how he made it this far not being able to throw a football well. Yeah, I don't know. But they get a number 1 pick, and they get to take Caleb Williams. It's going to happen. It is. So, moving on. The Detroit Lions, they are thankful for the 2023 draft class. Brian Branch, Sam Laporta, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jack Campbell. I don't even know who else. The free agency class, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, though he's been injured. Cam Sutton. There is a lot of things to be thankful for that Lions team surrounding this past offseason. They have done wonders for their team. Though they look like very questionable picks, they've been very good. They've been all of them have been very, very good. After Detroit, where am I at here on my list? Green Bay. Sorry, Green Bay fans. I don't know what y'all have to be thankful for. I really couldn't. Another day to be alive. There we go. You might get a good pick in the draft this year, too. Okay. Bo Nix. I don't know. Either way, moving on. The Minnesota Vikings. Robert Joshua Dobbs. He has kept their season alive, and he's been way better than he should be. I'll say that. Atlanta is thankful for the fact that they're getting there. Slowly but surely, they are getting there. The defense looks competent. The offensive line is pretty good. The running backs are good. The weapons could be a little better outside receivers. I mean, London's fine. Mac Hollins as your 2 is not great. They're about a quarterback away, though. And, yeah, that's about it. Carolina has nothing to be thankful for other than the fact that they're alive today. Yeah, that's about it. I can't find anything. New Orleans, a bad division. They have these guys and the Buccaneers. They can win this division so easily. It's not even funny. It really isn't. The Buccaneers, they've got to be thankful for Baker Mayfield because he's come in there and at least looked competent and capable. He's a starter in the NFL. He is. How good will he be? How good will he lead them on? I don't know. Probably not super far. But, I mean, if the rest of the team can play better, they could be in the playoffs right now. Easily. They have to beat the Saints. That's about it. Moving on into the final division, the NFC West. We have Arizona. They have to be thankful for Jonathan Gannon, really. He's been a wonder of a coach. Though, they've won 2 games. That's 2 more games than they should have won. And they beat teams they shouldn't have beat. Yeah, I mean, Atlanta, they maybe should have beat them. Either way. They also have to be thankful for Kyler Murray because he's just a good quarterback either way. The Rams, Puka, maybe. I mean, you got a good gym there, but, I don't know. Your team's kind of falling apart other than that. So, I don't know. Just think about Puka and don't think about anything else. How about that? San Francisco is the Shanahan system. It's almost unfair, to be honest with you. How do they even get away with that? It's just so much better than anything else. It just is. And Seattle, the recent rookies, I mean, especially Witherspoon and Woolen, that corner duo is going to be good for a very, very long time. They have a lot to be thankful for in those young players and probably going to be for a long time as well. So, either way, let me know if I got something wrong about your team. What was your team most thankful for this year? Just doing this around Thanksgiving time, obviously. Help me get to 1,000 subs ASAP, please. And somebody's going to win a jersey. So, yeah, if you want a jersey, follow, subscribe, like the videos, comment, share with your grandmother. And yeah, get her book club to watch Shredder videos. Thank you, peace, bye. Thanks for watching.